sola scrittura. How does a city sit solitary that was full of people? How will she become as a widow? She that was great among the nations and princess among the provinces, how has she become a tributary? She weeps o'er in the night, and her tears are on her cheeks. Among all her lovers she has none to comfort her. All her friends have dealt treacherously with her. They are become her enemies. Yeah. Judah has gone into captivity because of affliction and because of great servitude. She dwells among the nations, she finds no rest. All her persecutors overtook her in the midst of straits. The ways of Zion mourn because none come to the solemn feast. All her gates are desolate, her priests sigh, her virgins are afflicted, and she is in bitterness. Her adversaries are the chief, her enemies prosper, for the Lord has afflicted her. For the multitude of her sins, her children are gone into captivity before the enemy. Yeah. From the daughter of Zion, all her beauty has departed. Her princes are become like harts that find no pasture, and they have fled without strength before the pursuer. Of her affliction and of her miseries, all the pleasant things that she had in the days of old, when her people fell into the hand of the enemy, and none helped her. The adversary saw her and ridiculed at her Sabbaths. Jerusalem has grievously sinned, therefore she is removed. All that honored her despise her, because they have seen her nakedness. Yes, she sighs and turns backward. Her filthiness is in her skirt. She remembered not her last end, therefore she has come down wonderfully. She has no comforter. Oh Lord, look upon my affliction, for the enemy has magnified himself. The adversary has spread out his hand upon all her pleasant things, for she has seen that the nations entered into her sanctuary, whom you did command that they should not enter into your congregation. All the people sigh, they seek bread, they have given their pleasant things for food to relieve the soul. See, O Lord, and consider, for I am become vile. Is it nothing to all you that pass by? Behold and see if there be any sorrow like to my sorrow which has been done to me, wherewith the Lord has afflicted me in the day of his fierce anger. From above has he sent fire into my bones, and it prevails against them. He has spread a net for my feet, he has turned me back. He has made me desolate and faint all the day. Yeah. The yoke of my trespasses is bound by his hand. They are wreathed and come up upon my neck. He has made my strength to adversary should be round about him. Jerusalem is among them as a menstruous woman. The Lord is righteous, for I have rebelled against his commandment. Listen, I pray you all people and see my sorrow. My virgins and my young men are gone into captivity. I called for my lovers, but they deceived me. My priests and my elders gave up the ghost in the city, while they sought their food to relieve their souls. Look, oh Lord, for I am in distress, my bowels are troubled, my heart is turned within me. For I have grievously rebelled. Outside the sword deprives of children, at home there is as death. Yeah, they have heard that I sigh, there is none to comfort me. All my enemies have heard of my trouble and are glad that you have done it. Call to mind the day that you have proclaimed, and let them be like to me. Let all their wickedness come before you, and do to them as you have done to me. For all my trespasses, for my sighs are many, and my heart is How has the Lord covered the daughter of Zion with a cloud in his anger, and cast down from heaven to the earth the beauty of Israel, and has not remembered his footstool in the day of his anger. The Lord has swallowed up all the habitations of Jacob, and has not pitied. He has thrown down in his wrath the strongholds of the daughter of Judah. He has brought them down to the ground. He has polluted the kingdom and the princes thereof. Yeah. He has cut off in his fierce anger all the horn of Israel. He has withdrawn his right hand from before the enemy, and it burned against Jacob like a flaming fire, which devours round about. He has bent his bow like an enemy. He stood with his right hand as an adversary, and has slain all that were pleasant to the eye. In the tabernacle of the daughter of Zion, he has poured out his fury like fire. The Lord was as an enemy. He has swallowed up Israel. He has swallowed up all the palaces. He has destroyed the strongholds, and has increased in the daughter of Judah mourning and lamentation. And he has violently taken away his tabernacle as if it were of a garden. He has destroyed his places of the assembly. The Lord has caused the solemn feast and Sabbaths to be forgotten in Zion, and has despised in the indignation of his anger the king and the priest. The Lord has cast off his altar. He has abhorred his sanctuary. He have made a noise in the house of the Lord, as in the day of a solemn feast. The Lord has purposed to destroy the wall of the daughter of Zion. He has stretched out a line, he has not withdrawn his hand from destroying. Therefore he made the rampart and the wall lament, they languish together. Her gates are sunk into the ground, he has destroyed and broken her bars. Her king and her princes are among the nations, the law is no more. Her prophets also find no vision from the Lord. The elders of the daughter of Zion sit upon the ground and keep silence. They have cast up dust upon their heads. They have girded themselves with sackcloth. The virgins of Jerusalem hang down their heads to the ground. My eyes are consumed with tears, my bowels are troubled, my liver is poured upon the earth for the destruction of the daughter of my people, because the children and the infants swoon in the streets of the city. They say to their mothers, where is corn and wine, when they swoon as the wounded in the streets of the city, when their soul is poured out into their mother's bosom. What thing shall I take as a witness for you? Oh, what thing shall I liken to you, O daughter of Jerusalem? What shall I equal to you that I may comfort you, O virgin daughter of Zion? For your breach is great like the sea, who can heal you? Your prophets have seen vain and foolish things for you, and they have not discovered your iniquity to turn away your captivity, but have seen for you false burdens and causes of banishment. All that pass by clap their hands at you, they hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth. All your enemies have opened their mouth against you. They hiss and gnash the teeth, they say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly this is the day that we looked for. We have found it, we have seen it. The Lord has done that which he had purposed. He has fulfilled his word that he had commanded in the days of old. He has thrown down and has not pitied, and he has caused your enemy to rejoice over you. He has set up the horn of your adversaries. Your heart cry to the Lord, O wall of the daughter of Zion. Let tears run down like a river day and night. Give yourself no rest, let not the apple of your eye cease. Arise, crowd in the night, in the beginning of the watches. Pour out your heart like water before the face of the Lord. Lift up your hands toward him for the life of your young children that faint for hunger in the top of every street. Look, O Lord, and consider to whom you have done this. Shall the women eat their fruit, and children that are nursed in the hands? Shall the priest and the prophet be slain in the sanctuary of the Lord. The young and the old lie on the ground in the streets. My virgins and my young men are falling by the sword. You have slain them in the day of your anger. You have killed and have not pitied. You have called as in a solemn day my terrors round about, so that in the day of the Lord's anger none escape nor remain. Those that I have nursed and brought up my enemy has consumed. I am the man that has seen affliction by the rod of his wrath. He has led me and brought me into darkness, but not into light. Surely against me has he turned, he turns his hand against me all the day. My flesh and my skin has he made old, he has broken my bones. He has built against me and surrounded me with gall and travail. He has set me in dark places as those that have been long dead. He has fenced me about that I cannot get out. He has made my chain heavy. Also when I cry and shout, he shuts out my prayer. He has enclosed my ways with hewn stone. He has made my path crooked. He was to me as a bear, lying and waiting as a lion in secret places. He has turned aside my ways and pulled me in pieces. He has made me desolate. He has bent his bow and set me as a mark for the arrow. He has caused the arrows of his quiver to enter into my reins. I was a derision to all my people and their song all the day. He has filled me with bitterness. He has made me drunk with wormwood. He has also broken my teeth with gravel stones. He has covered me with ashes. And you have removed my soul far off from peace. I forgot what happiness is. Then I said my strength and my hope is perished from the affliction and my misery, the wormwood and the gall. My soul has them still in I recall to my mind, therefore have I hope. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. That the Lord is my portion, says my soul. Therefore will I hope in him. The Lord is good to them that wait for him, to the soul that seeks him. Hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord. It is good for a man that he bear the yoke in his youth. He sits alone and keeps silence, because he has borne it upon him. He puts his mouth in the dust, if so be there may be hope. He gives his cheek to him that smites him. He is filled full with reproach, for the Lord will not cast off forever. But though he cause grief, yet will he have compassion according to the multitude of his mercies. For he does not afflict willingly, nor grieve the children of men, to crush under his feet all the prisoners of the earth, to turn aside the right of a man before the face of the Most High, to subvert a man in his cause the Lord approves not. Who is he that says, and it comes to pass, when the Lord commands it not? Out of the mouth of the Most High proceeds not evil and good. Why does a living man complain, a man for the punishment of his sin? Let us search and try our ways, and turn again to the Lord. Let us lift up our heart with our hands to God in the heaven. We have transgressed and have rebelled, you have not pardoned. You have covered with anger and persecuted us. You have slain, you have not pitied. You have covered yourself with a cloud, that our prayer should not pass through. You have made us as the offscouring, and refuse in the midst of the people. All our enemies have opened their mouth against us. Fear and a snare is come upon us, desolation and destruction. Mine eye runs down with rivers of water for the destruction. destruction of the daughter of my people. Curse to them, persecute and destroy them in anger from under the heavens of the Lord. How the fine gold has become dull. The sacred gems are scattered at every street corner. How the precious children of Zion, once worth their weight in gold, are now considered as pots of clay, the work of a potter's hands. Even jackals offer their breasts to nurse their young. But my people have become heartless, like ostriches in the desert. Because of thirst, the infant's tongue sticks to the roof of its mouth. The children beg for bread, but no one gives it to them. Are destitute in the streets. Those brought up in royal purple now lie on ash heaps. The punishment of my people is greater than that of Sodom, which was overthrown in a moment without a hand helped her. Their princes were brighter than snow and whiter than milk. Their bodies more ruddy than rubies. Their appearance like lapis lazuli. But now they are blacker than soot. They are not recognized in the streets. Their skin has shriveled on their bones. It has become as dry as a stick. killed by the sword are better off than those who die of famine. Racked with hunger, they waste away for lack of food from the field with their own hands. Compassionate women have cooked their own children, who became their food. When my people were destroyed, the kings of the earth did not believe, nor did any of the peoples of the world, that enemies and foes could enter the gates of Jerusalem. But it happened because of the sins of her prophets and the iniquities of her priests, who shed within her the blood of the righteous. Now they grow through the streets like the blind. They are so defiled with blood that no one dares to touch their garments. Go away, you are unclean. People cry to them, away, away. Don't touch us when they flee and wander about. People among the nations say they can stay here no longer. At every step, so we could not walk in our streets. Our end was near, our days were numbered, for our end had come. Our pursuers were swifter than eagles in the sky. They chased us over the mountains and lay in wait for us in the desert. The Lord's anointed, our very life breath, was caught in their traps. We thought that under his shadow we would live among the nations. Rejoice and be glad, daughter Edom, you who live in the land of Uz. But to you also the cup will be passed. You will be drunk and stripped naked. Your punishment will end, daughter Zion. He will not prolong your exile, but he will punish your sin, daughter Edom, and expose your wickedness. Your punishment will end, daughter Zion. He will not prolong your exile, but he will punish your sin, daughter Edom, and expose your wickedness. happened to us. Look and see our disgrace. Our inheritance has been turned over to strangers, our homes to foreigners. We have become orphans and fatherless. Our mothers like widows. We must buy the water we drink. Our wood can be had only at a price. Those who pursue us are at our heels. We are weary and find no rest. We submitted to Egypt and Assyria to get enough bread. Our ancestors sinned and are no more, and we bear their punishment. Slaves rule over us, and there is no one to free us from their hands. We get our bread at the risk of our lives because of the sword in the desert. Our skin is hot as an oven, feverish from hunger. In the towns of Judah. Princes have been hung up by their hands. Elders are shown no respect. Young men toil at the millstones. Boys stagger under loads of wood. The elders are gone from the city gate. The young men have stopped their music. Joy is gone from our hearts. Our dancing is turned to mourning. The crown is falling from our head.